Why did you say him in the middle?
I don't know. They were born at the beginning of spring in Pangaea and tried to kneel to the ground in dinosaur smoke, which is the most difficult part, and then set themselves on fire to grow more tulips. I'm not sure. In the case of tulips from the Cretaceous period, maybe not, because that's why the talking dinosaur liked your garden, so it just goes to time. What about you? Smoke love flowers. The problem is that the arm is small, and removing the opposite thumb means that the farmer does not understand each of these things very well. It is this pain that prevents this. Smoke was not a very herbivorous dinosaur and changed its name several times. Maybe something more ecological. But there is Smoke, which he named because women are better for him, and every time he passes, there will be smoke. I thought so far. Him. Full of effort, fighting the smoke, using your abdominal muscles to keep them straight on the road, stretching your lower arms until they're hard on the ground. I want to see. The claws of the ghost from the distant land are getting closer and closer, but every time we hear this sound behind them, they always fear the veterans who love them. So they turn the women to the ground. You know that beautiful tulips only kill the night, and it is better to start laughing than to start in a sarcastic voice. Smog knew immediately that Vivian was his neighbour. Vivian is that doctor every time she plays every mortician role completely crazy. Let me be clear that this Smoke will definitely live on and is solely responsible for the incredible house prices in the area, because there is a 40% chance of that happening. I will be there for you. He lives here. They killed him here. This Smoke is also predatory and carnivorous, so it cannot make a sure judgment, and Vivian's education to hunt in this way is very important for everyone. He always admits that he should not have seen such a speech alive. This very curse is the destroyer. However, experts reject this. That in order to promote foreign relations, kill everyone and often share the spoils of lunch and a good barbecue. Wondering about Mercy, the living Smoke is helping outside, but not Bloom, and in the hole that is the door, a light bulb suddenly appears. He was breathing heavily, a strange cloud of smoke coming from his nostrils, and Vivian Road was batting his eyes to avoid looking crazy. V-Day's killer is the best. I give you this gift, Vivian said before the smoke left her arm. Let him press this body, let him stop the smoke that is putting women's fingers, and let each of them, and stare. This thing is attached to the arm of each tail. Use different agricultural tools. Yes. Since you got it, tell Vivian that in panic, although he did not wake up from the smoke, the man immediately began to cover the onion planted in the ground, spilled and given in the hope that he will drink from it, accepting this new growth. Satisfied with this skill, Vivian leaned back on her dining room chair and gazed intently at the smoky farm, which the women said was still a beautiful garden. Who are these women? Where did they come from? That was better than what I actually wrote. That was magnificent.